Good afternoon, class. My name is Michael Tella, and I will be doing my persuasive essay. Have you ever been wondering how trades go along in the world? How we just trade each other weapons and stuff like that? Well, today I'll be talking about how America trades its guns to other countries. Currently, right now, America trades to 78% of high-risk countries out there in the world. A high-risk country is a country basically that kills its citizens, harms its citizens, or in any way endanger people with weapons by the government to harm the citizens or people in their city. And America sells to 78% of those people. And America justifies that them selling to these 78% of these countries are righteous and they're doing the right thing by selling to these countries. But I'm here to tell you guys that no, they're completely doing the wrong thing and that they are just hurting everyone else by selling to these countries. The government has been telling us lies and been telling us that it's okay and everything will be alright. But realistically, it's not okay. I'll be giving you guys 3 reasons why we should not be selling to these 78% of high-risk countries. The first reason would be the government says people will be losing their jobs if we start selling to these high-risk countries. The second reason is that they have a cap policy already in place for this problem. And the third reason would be the economy will go down if we stop selling to the high-risk countries. To elaborate on the first topic, I stated that people will be losing their jobs. 41 states currently have over 16,000 people working for guns. They make arms sales. They work for the arms sale industry where they have to make guns. 16,000 people work there. And the government is telling us that 16,000 people will be losing their jobs. But when I say that 16,000 people will not be losing their jobs, I truly mean that they will not be losing their jobs because that is the maximum number that they're giving us. 16,000 people are working under the arms sales. So if we stop selling to 78% of the high-risk countries, we still have people that we're going to be selling to that's not in 78% of the high-risk countries. And a lot of these countries, they're on the tip of being high-risk. They're not completely there. So some of them might come down and not be high-risk countries once we stop selling to them, and they might change their ways. So we should keep going back and selling to them. So these 16,000 jobs that they're saying that we could lose is not a chance of us losing these jobs. And secondly, if these people do lose their jobs, this is a government-based job. So arms sale is not something that, you can just go and just work something simple. It's a government-based job. So the government will be helping you look for a new job. And to work for arms sales, you have to be a computer scientist, an engineer, a mechanical engineer. You have to be certified for a lot of different things. So the government could help you find another job, no problem. And they can also be supplying you with money while you're in the need of looking for a new job. And the government will be helping you throughout the whole process. So these people that they say they're going to be losing jobs will actually not be losing jobs because the government is supposed to be helping you guys or helping the people who work under arms sales throughout the whole way. So the second reason I say is the cap policy. There's a policy already in place right now called CAT, other known as the cap policy. The cap policy is basically a policy where that they have people right now watching and monitoring where they sell the weapons. So after they sell weapons, they have people in that country looking at what they're going to do afterwards. Currently, the cap policy is selling the weapons and watching where it goes. After they watch where it goes, though, they see that they're harming the citizens, but they don't do nothing about it. The cap policy has been in place for 2 years, and it has been no changes since the cap policy has been in place. We've been wasting our money putting into the cap policy. We've been wasting plenty of people. We wasted plenty of people's time, and also we've been harming other people thinking the cap policy would actually work. It was a big risk that we took, and the cap policy is just literally hurting other people right now because we have a policy that's not helping anyone right now, and people are literally still dying from this silly cause that's going on right now of human right abuse. So by having this cap policy, it's not helping anyone right now. So we should be taking the cap policy away and trying to stop these arms sales with these countries, or try to make them stop their ways of being a high-risk country and making them calm down and not harming their own citizens. For the third reason, I've also stated that the economy will go down. This is all the stuff that the government is telling us. For all 3 reasons the government has been saying this. The economy going down is the most untruthful one out of all the 3 that they have been saying. The economy would not go down at all, actually. In arms sales, the economy for arms sales is worth $2.2 billion. For us as people, that is a lot of money for us. But if you were to give it to the government base, the government network right now for America is $269.6 trillion. That's not even 2% of $2.2 billion. So basically, we're saying that the economy is going to go down from $2.2 billion when we have $269 trillion. The economy will not be going down at all. This is all stuff that they're telling us so they can keep selling to these countries, because no one's going to sit here and look at the stats and try to justify for them. No one's going to try to help another country that's sitting out there because it's not us dying. But imagine if you put yourself in those shoes. Imagine America sitting here and telling us that the economy money is what is helping us, because they're saying if we stop selling to these high-risk countries, we're not going to make this $2.2 billion and our economy is going to go down, but we're still going to be making this money. Like I said earlier about the people with jobs, it's the same for this. $2.2 billion is the maximum. They never give you minimums. They give you maximum onlys. So $2.2 billion is the maximum number that they are making right now. And if we keep sitting here and just worrying about that, we're worrying about people's a dollar bill over someone's life. So right now, we're actually worrying about money over a person's life. We could be sitting here and helping other people's lives, but we're over here trying to get money from other people. To round it all up together, we should stop selling arms sales to these high-risk countries, to these 78% of high-risk countries, because we're harming other people. We're hurting them. 78% of these countries are getting hurt right now because we're selling them weapons, because we want money, because we are not standing up to the government. If we all stand up to the government, we can stop them from doing these harm stuff, because what they're telling us, as in job loss, as in the cap policy, and also as in economy going down, is all false information that they're trying to get us into our head. Everything is false. 78% of the world is being hurt because we're not doing anything. But we can stand up to this. We can stand up to gun control, and we can make it better for the other people. We can be saving other people's lives and making everything better for everyone else. Thank you guys for listening to my presentation. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.